Y'all, I just made soup and burnt the shit out of my mouth and like my face with it. It's really terrible times. But we are going to be filming a plan with me for the week of the 25th of September through October 1st. I'm going to be using my print impression inserts. This is my third video today. Really killing it. I'm going to be using the July 2023 SPC Mystery Kit, which is this one. It's like autumnal witchy vibes. Very pretty. Love the dark colors. So many boxes and pages because it's a mystery kit. I feel like they're never ending. Oops, that doesn't belong in there. And then I am going to be using the witchy bundle from my shop in in hunter green. Like, no, that's wrong. What is it? It's hunter green. And the witchy bundle comes with 2 tarot underlays, these washies, the witch quotes, that page is standard, and then the like spider headers. And then I do have a silver bundle that came with the mystery kit. So yeah, let me zoom in a little bit and we'll just get into it. This is like the most current of all of the weeks I'm filming videos on. So I'll actually really truly be able to remember what was happening. Let's grab all the boxes. I'm not going to use this because I'm using the tall box. That would be weird. The underlays, and I think that's everything for right now. So we have the 8 not in, and then I'll need to use a 10th box. I think I will be not using this girl and just be using the Elfie girl. I'm bringing in one of these boxes. I also probably will not be using the clothes box. I'm not big into clothes boxes, so I like these 2 boxes more, basically. So this week was the 25th through the 1st week of fall, first week of the start of October. I can't believe it is October. It's my first full week back from my trip. But yeah, so Monday we went to the post office. We were able to get like a bunch of orders done on Saturday, Sunday, so that was good. And then we went grocery shopping, got McDonald's. And then I came home and I had a YouTube binge. This was the week that I was binge watching like past videos from Emily D. Baker all about the Taylor Ship business case. And it was really like encompassing my life and ugh. May she rot in hell, personally, is how I be feeling. I'm going to be using these days of the week. This is in font choice 5 unfoiled. And then I'm going to be using from the foil bundle, the font choice 5 date numbers in hunter green, as well as the whole 3 hole protectors. But yeah, so then I came home and Chris did not stream this week. Well, he streamed on Wednesday. He didn't stream his regular schedule because I wanted to get all the sale orders done, which we did very easily. It was wonderful. I'm like back on track of life and it just feels good if I'm being honest. But yeah, so I did that and then I laid down a bunch of I laid down all of my Disney spread this day because Andrea had sent me the scripts, and I was just really tired this night. It was like my first full like normal scheduled day back from vacation, so it was just like exhausting. And yeah, so then Tuesday I meal prepped, and I think I made my salad dressing this day that I was making. I actually only ended up eating it once, which is really tragic of me, but it was really yummy. So I did that, and then I worked, watched Netflix. Oh, this was when I was binge watched the new season of Love is Blind, as well as the, what's it called? Reunion? Not reunion, like the 1 year later of last season. Watched all of that. We got fast food for dinner. We were really bad about eating out this week, if I'm being honest with you. I think we got McDonald's because we were bad to the bone, you know. And had a YouTube binge. And then Wednesday, I'm trying to become a morning person. It's not like going great, if I'm being honest with you, but I got up at like 8 like every day this past week, which was good for me. And we like got up and went for a walk. And then I did a bit of work, apparently, and filmed. What was the deal? Oh, This was the day that the boys, Nick and Chris, had a concert to go to in San Antonio. So we weren't going, I wasn't going over to Andrea's early in the morning. I was going over like just when Chris needed to be over to leave for the show. So I did do some work, and I print and cut all the new releases and filmed the new release video. That's what I did. And then I went to Andrea's house, and she was hangry, and she was like, I'm so hungry, da da da, let's go to the store. So we went to Walmart, and then she's like, maybe I'll get like some donuts. And I'm like, you're like ravenous. I think you need to like have a meal. She was like, yeah, but we're gonna get like McDonald's with the kids, so like I don't want to eat now and then eat again later. I'm like, we don't have to get McDonald's with the kids. The kids can simply just have McDonald's. And she was like, yeah, you're right. So we went to Sonic, and we got Sonic, went back to her house, and then whenever it's just like the two of us specifically taking care of the kids, we just refer to it as mommy daycare. So it's mama daycare, and then we had our game night, and today we learned about the Pokemon trading card game, which I've decided is just the trading card game that I'm playing and that I'm giving up on Lorcana, because I do not like it. But yeah, that was Wednesday. This week was very, like, not a lot happened, because I was really just trying to get all of those orders out, which I'm so proud of myself for being able to do that, honestly. Yeah, so Thursday we woke up, and then we didn't get up early this day because the boys did not get back from San Antonio until like I didn't get home till almost 2 o'clock. They didn't, I don't think, got back till like past 1. So it was really a late night. Thursday, I worked, watched YouTube. I wanted to get a level 2 Pokemon deck, so we went to GameStop, and I don't know what it is. Well, like, I know what it is about GameStop employees. Like, they make commissions on if you, like, buy, like, a membership or whatever. But, like, it wasn't even the girl cashing me out that was annoying, but it was so funny. On the way there, I was like to Chris, I'm like, oh my god, GameStop employees are so annoying. Like, they're, like, the maximum annoying of all the stores. And I think the other lady was, like, the manager, and that's why she was being, like, extra annoying. But they're like, oh, like, do you have a phone number? And Chris gave him his phone number, and they're like, oh, like, it's expired. Do you want to, like, sign up for another year? And Chris is like, nah, I'm good. Because, like, we go to GameStop literally when the new Pokemon, like, Switch games come out, and that's, like, it. So we're like, nah, like, we're good. And she was like, okay. And the manager's like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, girl, like, I'm good. And she was just very pushy, and I hated her, basically. And so, yeah, just wasn't a fan. I think I miscounted 8, 9, 10. So I think I'm only going to have to get rid of 1 box. So maybe I will do her, but I think I'm going to do the one of the girls with the black hair because I do not really want to use the red hair. I don't think it pops too much with the kit, if that makes sense. There's not enough of that shade of red for me to want to use her. I don't like how she looks with it. Okay, I'm actually gonna use her. We'll put her here. Works for me, works for moi. I feel like I'm really zoomed out, sorry about it. So anywho, we went to GameStop and bought the Pokemon deck, and then, yeah, she was like, you'll never have to pay full price for Pokemon cards again. And I'm like, girl, with the way you're acting, I'm never coming here again. Being 10 out of 10 irritating. So I really should be wearing my glasses. Went to Panda Express, and then I came home, and then we worked more, and then I started The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I was very worried about it because I have read one Riley Sager book before in my life and absolutely hated it. However, upon looking on Goodreads, the one book that I've read by him is like his worst rated book. And this book, his like thing is that like, it's just like a known fact, this isn't like a spoiler, is that all of his books have a paranormal aspect. And in the prior book that I read, like, the paranormal aspect didn't make sense with the book. But, like, in this book it did. But it was really good. I ended up reading it in, like, 2 days. And that's another thing is I do not like borrowing things. And it was Nick's mom's book that she, like, told Andrea to, like, have me read. And so, like, I wanted to get it back as soon as possible. So I read, like, half of it that night. Friday, I slept in and I got up, worked, got Sonic, watched YouTube, and then I finished working a little bit early that day. I've also been trying to, like, I set my goal of, like, how much I need to do to be, like, to get where I want to go. And usually I'm like, okay, well, like, but I need to actually get past that because I'm toxic. But I'm really trying to work on, like, no, Hannah, like, you can just do what you need to do. You don't have to kill yourself. So I then baked cookies for game night, which were like pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and then I finished that book. Saturday morning, I woke up and like I had time to kill before Andrea was gonna be picking me up. Instead of me like driving to her house later that day for game night, she was picking me up because I was going with her to her tattoo appointment. So I finally, like, it's just one of those things where I've just been so overwhelmed in life that I haven't gotten, like, literally just haven't gotten around to, like, picking up just, like, my suitcase, my toiletry bags just in the middle of my room, like, that type of shit. I just, like, picked everything up, reorganized, like, my whole house, and, like, honestly, felt good. It felt really, really good. Like, things weren't dirty, it was just messy, and it just felt good to get that cleared up. So I did that. And then Andrea called me from Nick's phone because she was getting a new phone, and it's like, hey, like, we're at the Domain. Can I just pick you up now? Like, I'm already out. Makes more sense than, like, driving home to drive all the way back to get you. And I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not doing anything. So she picked me up, and then we got McDonald's on the way to the tattoo shop, and then she got her labyrinth tattoo finished. It was so funny. Like, the tattoo guy that she goes to, she was like, yeah, he's kind of awkward, like, da-da-da-da. And then he, like, acted completely, like, normal. He was also an ink master, which is kind of cool. But, yeah, so I went with her to that appointment. And then we got back to her house and hung out with the kids. Yeah, they ate dinner. And then we ran to the store. I didn't mark that we ran to the store, but, like, we did run to Target. And I put that on way too far over that way. Whoopsie daisies. And then we had nachos for dinner that night, which nachos is such a good one. So yummy. And then we had game night. We played like a bunch of games that were like new to the group, but not like new to me and Andrea. We had already played them. We played, well, we all had already played My City. That's the current like little campaign that we're doing. So we played that. We played this game called Outrun the Bear. I don't know. I don't really like it, if I'm being honest with you. It's not my speed, but everybody else really liked it. So it's just like a me thing. And then we played Bargain Quest. I don't know if we played anything else. And everybody besides Andrea really liked that one. So, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you don't have the same opinion as everybody else. But regardless, it was super duper fun. This spread is so pretty and vampy. I love. But, yeah. So we did that. And then, yeah, it was a fun game night. Loved it. And then Sunday, woke up and worked. Watched a bunch of YouTube, and then we finished working, and Chris was like, oh, like, do you want to play a game? And I'm like, sure. We typically, me and Chris do not play games together because Chris is a sore loser. He gets very in a bad mood for like a while. He's usually the type of person where like when he's upset about something, he gets over it in 5 minutes, but not when it involves losing a game. So we don't often play games together, but I was like, yeah, sure, like, why not? We'll give it a go. We played one game of Pokemon, the trading card game, and that was enough. So then we stopped playing games, and Chris was like, oh, do you want to, like, go get dinner, like, celebrate being done with sale orders? Like, I'm going to take you on a date, you know, being real cutie cute, because he's a sweet boy. So I was like, yeah, let's go. So we went and got my favorite Mexican food. And it was delish, of course. And then we came home, and my friend Madison and I chatted on the phone for literally like 2 hours, just like shooting the shit, catching up, just talking about all the things, talking about Disney and life. And it was just a really nice, cute little catch up with her. And that was literally my week, mainly working, which is going to be like the big part of the first half of this week too, because yeah, I'm not going to probably do a ton of work over the weekend, definitely not on Saturday at least. I got a lot going on Saturday, and Kieran's going to be here. I'm sure he like gets the picture that I might have to work. I haven't even discussed it with him. He probably just assumes that I'll have to work, if I'm being honest. Because I think when he was trying to figure out dates, I was like, yeah, it's fine if you come, but like I have a lot going on and I've been out of town a lot, so we'll probably have to do work. And he's just like, yeah, that's literally fine. I don't care. I get it. So NBD, NBD, and whatever. I'm gonna put this on her because she is fresh. Let's see, what are the overlays on here? Okay, I'm gonna do one of these here and one of these here. And we'll do the other 4 on the scene, and I might do a quote in the middle like I did in my other one where I use this bundle. I'm melting this wax from Pharmacist's Daughter, and it's like a coconut coffee scent, and it's so freaking good. Ugh, I love. Don't need the rest of that. Yeah, I think I'll do this one. There is magic in all of us. Just like, I love doing this in the center here. I think it's so cute. Throw the resting witch face on here, as well as witch's brew. I'll throw that on here. I'll put the Stay Wild Moonchild on this gal. There's one box on here. I need to add something. We'll throw on the Sisters of the Moon here. Then I need 2 more. Do the moon made me do it on here, like over like the like constellation thingy. That's kind of cool. And then we'll do this here, basic witch. And I just have the headers, which are gonna be the little spiders. The 2 for the sidebar. Oh, I love this. This looks so good. I love like this foil with this kit. It's just so pretty. Just so pretty. Peel up all the headers. Okay, we got a bunch of them here. Okay, put these on. I love these headers. Are so cute for all of the spooky spreads. I don't know when this is going up, if spooky stuff will even still be available, if I'm being honest. It's a 50-50 shot. Okay, perfect. That was weird that I pulled off exactly enough for that side. Whatever. I wish they would just put all of the whole season of Love is Blind on Netflix. Like, I hate that they drop it through, or it just be 1 episode a week. It's the 3 at a time is so annoying to me for some reason. Okay, this is the rest of these bad boys. And then I will zoom in and we will get to the day by a day. This is literally like, the green is so pretty with this kit. Okay, let's get everything I don't need out of my way, which is all of this stuff. As well. I was gonna add these in. I guess not. I'll just deal with that later. Okay, I think that this is everything. Okay. So, for the first pour of the day. Oh, I'm like just staring at them. I want to add them. I'm gonna add them really quick. Okay. Get over it. It's extra. I know. Okay, but it's just gonna look really pretty if I add these silver ones in. Oh my god, absolutely. Do you guys see how stunning that is? The double. Let me just toss these on. It won't take too long. I love doing this with the SPC Bougie and with my underlays. I just think it looks so good. Extra piece of sticker paper. Get off my finger, please. Oh my god, this makes such a difference. think I wasn't gonna do it just because I was being lazy. It's not even being lazy, it's just I have so much to do today. I'm trying to not like be like rushy through this video, but I'm like kind of in a hurry. I've got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in, you know what I mean? Oh my god, that one got very fucked up, unfortunately. Also, me and Chris were watching the new season of Sex Education, and he wanted to like stop watching after 2 episodes, and I'm just such like a TV show binger that I'm just like, no. Okay, that is literally amazing. I'm obsessed. First thing I'm gonna mark on Monday is PO drop. Groceries, McDonald's, and YouTube binge. McDonald's and YouTube binge. Binge. Here it is. Okay, so for PO drop, I'm going to use the silver envelope from the SPC bundle, as well as a PO drop custom from my shop in Hunter Green. For groceries, I've got the grocery cart from SPC, as well as the grocery script from my shop in Font Choice 2 in Hunter Green. Then I have the French fry from SPC, as well as a McDonald's script in Font Choice 2 in Hunter Green. For YouTube binge, I've got the YouTube laptop from the Doodle Sampler, as well as a YouTube binge script from the SPC foil bundle in silver. Down here, the first thing I'm going to mark is work. I can't really tell the difference between these 2 dark colors. I think that's the one that I had on top. And then I planned, and I was sleepy. Very, very sleepy this evening. So for work, I've got this laptop from the Doodle Sampler, as well as a work script in Font Choice 2 in Hunter Green. For planning, we've got the planner from the Doodle Sampler, as well as a plan script in Font Choice 2 in Hunter Green. And then I've got the little slippers from SPC, one of the colors of the week, as well as the Sleepy AF from the foil bundle, not sampler, bundle. Haha. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna mark up here is that I meal prepped. Go with this color. And then I worked. We'll go with a purple pattern. Why not? So for meal prep, I'm going to use the cutting board icon from the mini icons sheet, as well as a meal prep script from my shop in Hunter Green in Font 4. For working, we've got the retro computer from SPC, as well as a work script in Font Choice 2 in Hunter Green. Then we will mark that I binge watched Netflix, got fast food, and we had, not we, me, I, Hannah, had a YouTube binge. Yet again. Okay, so for the YouTube, or the Netflix, I have the Netflix laptop from the Doodle Sampler, as well as Binge Watch and Font Choice 5 in Hunter Green. For getting McDonald's, we've got the takeout bag from the foil, or from the Doodle Sampler, as well as a fast food script in Font Choice 5 in Olive Green. And we have the retro TV from the Doodle Sampler, as well as a YouTube binge script in Font Choice 2 in Olive Green. On to the next day. The first thing we're gonna mark is that I went for a walk. And then I did work. And then I filmed a tiny bit. And then me and Andrea did get Sonic. Okay, this one's like a slightly more green color. I'm seeing the difference now. I'm seeing it. So for workout, we've got the sneakers from SPC as well as a workout script from the, that's like such a cute combo, from the foil bundle. And then I've got the like desktop computer from the mini icons sheet as well as a work script and font choice 2 in olive. For filming, we've got this camera from SPC as well as a film script in font choice 2 in olive. For getting Sonic, I've got the fast food bag from the foil bundle, the SPC foil bundle, as well as a Sonic script in font choice 3 unfoiled. Down here, the first thing I am going to mark is Mommy Daycare. And then I will be marking game night with a flag. So I'm gonna use this like lady with 2 kids. That's Theo and Lila because Ben would be too busy playing unpacking to want to hang out with me, but you know, the other 2. And then I'm just gonna put in this Mommy Daycare script. This is in font choice 2 unfoiled. And then for game night, I'm gonna use a Pokemon ball from SPC as well as a game night script in font choice 2 in olive. And that's the first half. Moving on to the second half, the first thing that I want to mark is work. So we'll use this, and then I will mark that I had a YouTube binge with this. Okay, so for working, we have this purple printer. This color of the week matched so good with a work script and font choice 2 in hunter green. And then for YouTube binge, we've got the YouTube laptop from SPC as well as a YouTube binge script in font choice 2 in hunter green. Then down here we will mark our little shopping excursion to go get Pokemon cards with this, and then I will mark that we did get Panda, so we got takeout, and I read, which I will be using page 5 for. Perfect. So for the Pokemon shopping, we got the Pokemon ball from SPC as well as a shopping script from SPC. We've got the takeout from SPC as well as a takeout script in font choice 6 in Hunter from my shop. And for reading, we've got the stack of books from SPC as well as a read script in font choice 2 in Hunter green. For Friday, the first thing we're gonna mark is that I slept in. And then we'll mark work with purple. And then that we got Sonic. Okay, so for sleeping in, I'm gonna use the bed icon from the mini icons sheet in Hunter green. We have a sleep in script from the SPC bundle. For working, we've got the silhouette doodle from SPC as well as a work script in font choice 2 in Hunter green. And for Sonic, I've like the smaller takeout bag as well as the same Sonic script that I used prior. Then I had another YouTube binge. There's another blue box for that. I baked and I read. Getting a lot of page flags this week. How weird. Love that spacing, but it is what it is. So for the YouTube binge, I've got the YouTube laptop from SPC as well as a YouTube binge script in font choice 2 and on Hunter green. I don't know why I keep wanting to say olive. For baking, we've got the mixer icon as well as a bake script in font choice 2 unfoiled. Then for reading, we got the stack of books again as well as a read script. This one's in font choice 3 in Hunter green. On to Saturday. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to be marking is cleaning time. Mark that, and then I'm gonna mark that I got McDonald's, and then that I went with Andrea to get her tattoo to get it finished. Okay, so for cleaning, we've got the trash bag from SPC as well as a cleaning time. I think what sparked it is the night before I put away I cleaned out my closet and got rid of a bunch of clothes, and I was like, cleaning spree. We got this takeout bag to mark that I got McDonald's. For the tattoo, I have this Munchkin from Once More With Love, getting a tattoo. And then I have a custom with Andrea that is in Font Choice 2 unfoiled that I'm going to layer like this. And then I'm going to mark that we're hanging out with the kids. And then we had nachos for dinner. They were so frickety dickety docking good. I also did not math this properly on what color I was gonna need where, but the only flag I have left is blue, so I'm just gonna pull in the blue flag and it'll be fine. So for being with the kids, I also put these on the wrong side, whatever. I have the little boy with the brown hair, because it reminds me of Theo, and he's the one who likes me the most. For nachos, we have the nacho chip and then a nacho script. And then for game night, we've got Lottie playing a board game and a game night script, and that's in Font Choice. They're all in Font Choice too. This one's in Hunter, the other two are unfoiled. Moving on to Sunday. The first thing I'm gonna mark is work and then YouTube binge. This is the day that I finished watching all of the trial coverage. Okay. So for working, I do have the retro computer from SPC as well as a work script in Font Choice 6 in Olive. And then for YouTube, I have the YouTube laptop from SPC, and then I'm just using the Watch TV from the foil bundle. And then for me and Chris playing Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Pop this in like this, and then we went on a dinner date. And I talked on the phone with my friend Madison. Okay, so for game night, I've got a Pokemon ball here, as well as a game night script, because that's literally what me and Chris played. And then for going out to dinner, I've got Lottie with her fork and knife, as well as a date night script. And that is in Font Choice 3 in Hunter Green. And then for talking with Madison, I've got the phone icon from the bundle, as well as a with Madison script. That's everything. Let's zoom on out and I'll show you the finished spread. That's zooming in. I do that every time. And here we go. Here is the finished spread. Everything that I did not use. We got a fat stack of things going into my D-stash box. And that's everything, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Either way, helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.